felt my honor. These walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all love it, who these actors portray. But hey, one chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. I'm a go-getter, yeah, a code. I remember bank account really had no figures, now I'm chilling. Someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision, I see the with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up, I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't budging. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Lillard. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Here's Gordon. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And the basket is good.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
And again, it's Denver missing. Antetokounmpo outside. From down in the low post, it goes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Denver calls timeout. making a switch here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Lillard outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Porter from outside. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks leading by 7. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Denver grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard outside. .103 left in the first quarter here. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
And that one's good. Green.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
For 3, Westbrook. And another miss by Denver. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-3 run. Portis down low. Outside for Porter. 4-3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Goes up again. And Portis with the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Najee. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Here's Westbrook. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Portis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Strother. Porter from outside. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Bucks leading by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Bucks making a change here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be different.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Lillard, the open look. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 12. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Brown. And the three off target. Here's Antetokounmpo. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. 5 to shoot. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. Off the inbound pass. Rebounded by Lopez.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Lillard. A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. And it's